everything you do, and that's the specialty in you. Yes, I'm referring to our beloved principal, Dr. S. Anil Kumar. Good afternoon, one and all present here. I'm Assistant Professor Lavanya Balaji from the PG Department of Commerce, SSMRV College. It's both an honor and a privilege to introduce you all our mentor, Dr. S. Anil Kumar. Dr. S. Anil Kumar, Principal, SSMRV College, is a popular teacher among faculty and students. He has an academic experience of over 35 years in the field of commerce and management, both at the UG and PG level, with more than 20 years of research experience. He is a recognized guide for many universities for MPhil and PhD program and has produced 5 PhDs and 31 MPhils for various universities. Sir has been doing various UGC-sponsored projects and has published articles in leading national and international conferences. Anil sir has also authored 17 books. The reflection of his hard work and commitment has transformed into various awards. To mention a few, Sir has been awarded in recognition of dedication service as a teacher, conferred by His Excellency Dr. Hansraj Bhardwaj, the then Governor of Karnataka, organized by Rotary Bangalore South and Karnataka Civil Defence Corps. Sir has been awarded for achieving excellence in education from RSST. Sir has received Dr. Abdul Kalam Gold Medal Award from Global Economic Progress Research Association, New Delhi, for individual achievement and distinguished service in education and research. He has an NCC Under Officer and has won the Best Cadet Award. Dr. S. Anil Kumar has also been awarded a D.Litt by the University of Panama, US. Sir is also a NAC P team member who has visited various colleges across India as a part of NAC assessment. Sir has got the Best Faculty Award by Vivekananda College of Arts and Science for Women Autonomous during the academic year 2021 and Lifetime Achievement Award during 2021 by Novel Research Academy. Coming back to his key focus areas within SSMRV, his academic innovations like the 360-degree education for wholeness model with 5-dimensional approach, setting up of 27 activity centers, all stronghold strategies which aim to take the SSMRV college to greater heights. The direct impact of the same was our college getting an A grade by NAC for the first time during its 3rd accreditation cycle. It is with pride we are proud to mention that our students got many ranks and gold medals in the Bangalore University examinations. SSMRV College has recently been ranked 4th among top 5 colleges in India for best value for money in the India Today MRDA Survey 2018. The list is endless, but with due respect to time, let me conclude here and request Anil sir to speak a few words. Please, sir, it's over to you.
Yes, thank you, Professor Lavanya.
Welcome, sir.
First of all, I would like to once again welcome the resource person of today's program, Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar, Professor and Director, Department of Library and Information Sciences, Tumkur University. Welcome to you, sir, once again on behalf of RV Educational Institutions, SSMRV College, and my own behalf.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
And this is an effort from our Library Science Department. I think I should appreciate the initiative taken by Mrs. Sushma and Mr. Guranna in organizing this particular program in association with IQAC, the coordinator of IQAC, Dr. Nagaraj MS, for taking initiative in organizing this particular program. And today's topic, enhancing the research visibility strategy and techniques, is actually a very important topic for all the faculty members, irrespective of the area of specialization, to know how exactly you can adopt various techniques to enhance the research visibility. Because a lot of people must have presented, published in various publications, but to get the visibility, you should upload it at a right place. That is the crucial thing, and which helps not only for the individual faculty but also to the institution, especially for NAC and other accreditation or ranking bodies. These things are very, very important today. So in that connection, I think it is an eye opener for most of the teaching and faculty members, you can say, uh, to uh, to know about the the various techniques. I'm sure Dr. BT Sampath Kumar will be of great help in knowing all these things. So I once again appreciate all the participants. I'm seeing about 90 participants who are taken keen interest in this particular webinar. So this will be a real opportunity for all of you uh, and make use of this particular opportunity which has been created by the Department of Library Information Center of SSMRV College. RV College is one of the most reputed institution. Of course, already in the introduction they have said it is one of the top 5 colleges in India with a NAC accreditation with the A grade and all those things. All this is because of such initiatives taken by our faculty members. So once again, I appreciate all the stakeholders for making this program possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Moving on. Activities aimed at promoting research are increasingly important in researchers' work. By making your research visible and accessible, you increase the chances of your research being noticed, used, and having impact, thus increasing your own reputation and chances of success in your academic work. To enlighten us more on the strategies and techniques in enhancing the research visibility, we have with us an eminent speaker, Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar, Professor and Director, Department of Library and Information Center, Tumkur University. I now request Ms. Sushma, Assistant Librarian, to introduce today's resource person.
Good afternoon, one and all. It's my pleasure to introduce the resource person for today's session. Today, I'm extremely happy to invite our speaker, Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar. Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar is a professor in the Department of Studies and Research in Library and Information Science, Tumkur University, Tumkur, India. He has the rare distinction of achieving first rank in MSc Library and Information Science and receiving gold medal. He pursued his PhD degree from Kuvempu University and also obtained post-graduation diploma in computer science from University of Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh. B.T. Sampath Kumar has published more than 140 research papers in international, national, reputed journal and seminars conference proceeding. He has received ILAPV Varghese Award for the best research paper published in ILA Bulletin. He also received Best Academic LIS Professional Award by Library Professional Association during IKOAL 2019 at Sardar Patel University, Gujarat. He served as a Register, Dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, Director, College and Development Council, Syndicate Member, and Academic Council Member of Tumkur University, Tumkur. He is also serving as a librarian, University Library, Tumkur University, Tumkur. Now I would like to request take over the session, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Sushma, for the nice introduction. Before getting to the topic, enhancing the research visibility, strategies, and technique, let me thank profusely the esteemed and highly respected principal of this college, Dr. Anil Kumar sir. By listening biodata, really I was so surprised and I was so happy to note that he has achieved a lot in this program.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. And also I thank Dr. Nagaraj Ramesh, coordinator at KSC, and also head of the Department of Commerce of SSMRV. And I also thank Sushma as well as Gurana for requesting me to speak in this webinar. Okay, so very good afternoon to ladies and gentlemen. A couple of days back, Sushma called me over the phone and she was requesting me to speak on the research visibility. I too happily agreed to deliver a lecture on this topic. Today I am with you, so it's not a special lecture and I'm not going to teach something to you. It's only an interaction between me and the learned colleagues of this college. So with this brief introduction, so let us jump in the topic. So I will share the screen now. I hope the screen is visible to all of you. Okay.
It's visible, sir. It's visible.
Earlier, today I will be speaking about the research visibility, strategies and techniques. So before going to understand what exactly research visibility, so I would like to tell you in this session NIRF ranking, because today we need to, the colleges must be assessed by various institutions, so based on various parameters. So for that reason, we need to understand the NIRF ranking and NIRF ranking parameters. What are the parameters normally used to assess the quality of education offered by a college or an institution, and role of a faculty. That's very important. And how to publish a research article and how to enhance the research visibility. So when Dr. Anil Kumar sir was talking about the introduction, so he was telling about the publishing an article is not a job of a research scholar. After publishing an article, he need to promote the research papers in different platforms. For that, we need to make use of various academic social networking sites. So that is the main role of a researcher. Let us understand, so what exactly NIRF, what are the parameters used in assessing the quality of education by this NIRF, and the role of faculty members working in various institutions, and how to publish an article, and how to enhance the research visibility. Of course, you know very well about the National Institutional Ranking Framework by Ministry of Education. Of course, the NIRF was approved by the MHRD and launched by Honorable Minister of Human Resource Development on 29th September 2015. It is a methodology adopted by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, to rank the institutions of higher education in India. Normally, each and every institution will be assessed by various institutions. So it is one of the important institutions normally used to evaluate the quality of the institution. So recently, I fetched the data from the NIRF website. So these are the top universities across the country where they have got more points on different aspects. So IISc, no doubt about that, it starts the first place. It has scored nearly 82.67 points in this NIRF ranking. So later, you can see the Jawaharlal Nehru University, Banaras Hindu University, BHU, Calcutta University. So these are the top universities across the country in this NIRF ranking. So when it comes to the colleges, so these are the different colleges we have seen in this website. One is Miranda House. It has got the first place. The score is 75.42, and a Lady Sriram College of Women 69.44. So these are the top, the best colleges across the country based on this score, NIRF score. So when it comes to the Karnataka, so when I typed in the search box Karnataka, I hardly got 3 institutions or 3 colleges. One is MS Ramaya College of Arts, Science and Commerce, and St. Joseph College of Commerce. It has got 74th position. The first is 62nd position, and St. Alias College nearly it has got 95th place by scoring 50.82. So this clearly indicates only few colleges in Karnataka have got the place in the top 100 institutions in the country. So we have to think twice or thrice why our colleges, our institutions, our universities have not come this list. So it's very important. The role of faculty plays a significant role in pushing any institution to the greater heights. Of course, more responsibility on the shoulder of the faculty members to push the institution or the college to the great heights by achieving more number of things in research or other publications. Okay, and also I came to know that this SSMRV college also participated in NIRF, but not listed, if I am right, not listed in top 100 or 100 to 150 or 150 to 200, but it has participated in the NIRF, if I am right, because this is the data what I have taken from the NIRF website. Okay, so these are the institutions listed in alphabetical order, and these are the different institutions participated in the NIRF. Let us see what are the parameters normally used in ranking the institutions. So now to evaluate any institution or a college, we need to follow some parameters. So normally, what are the parameters normally used by the people to assess the quality? One is teaching, learning and resources that carries 30 weightage, research and professional practices that carries 30 weightage, graduation outcomes 20 weightage, and outreach and inclusivity 10, and another is perception, that is 10. So like this, they are going to divide the whole marks into different parameters. So normally the teaching, learning and resource carries more, and also the research and professional practices. So these two parameters have more weightage compared to other three. And also in research and professional practices, there are again 4 parameters. Combined metric for publications carries 35. Combined metric for quality of publications, so that's very important, quality of publications carries 35 marks again. IP and patents 15, and footprints of projects and professional practices FPPP 15 marks. So just let's see the first in the state, in the Karnataka state, MS Ramaya College of Arts, Science and Commerce has got the first place. Okay, see here, even though it has got the first place in Karnataka, probably in India it has got 67th place. Why it has goes to 67th position? Just compare. There are 4 factors are here. Already I have showed here. The 4 factors are teaching, learning and resource first factor or parameter, research and professional practices second parameter, third is graduation outcomes, and fourth is outreach and perception. See the graph here. Compared to other parameters, MS Ramaya College of Arts, Science and Commerce has got very less marks in research and publication. That would be the reason for getting the 62nd place in the rank. Okay, let us see the first college which has got the first place in the country, that is Miranda House. So here, see the difference. The publications and the quality of publications, it is the green color. It has got more marks, nearly 30.76 and 20.45 points it has got. See, that clearly indicates that any institution which has got more marks in the research publication maybe score more compared to the institution which has got less marks in the research and publication. We have seen very clearly MS Ramaya College of Arts and Science has got 62nd place. Probably the publication ethics, publications and research may be one of the reasons for getting less score in the ranking. So when we see the first college which has got the first place, it has scored more in research and publication. So this clearly shows that we need to work hard. We need to work hard in order to get more score in NIRF. Of course, you might have got good marks in NAC and other things, but in case of NIRF, they are going to focus more on the research and publication. So number of publications we have published, not at all important unless we get more citations. So today, research productivity speaks the quantity. Citation speaks the quality of the research. Number of times the articles are cited by someone or other researcher tells the citations. So number of publications are not at all important unless you get more number of citations. So that is the second criteria normally used in NIRF ranking. So as a faculty members of the institution, as a in the college, we need to focus on research and quality research. So with this introduction, let us see what exactly research productivity and citations. Many times the research scholar will ask me, so what is the difference between the productivity and the citation? See, productivity refers to the number of research papers published by an author. That is called research productivity. For instance, I have published 150 articles. That shows the research productivity of Dr. Sampath Kumar. And Kumar sir might have published more than 200. That tells the research productivity of that person. So number of articles published by an author tells the research productivity, how many articles I have published. So what is the citation? Number of times the articles are cited or used by other authors or other researchers. That is called a citation. So visibility is directly proportional to the citations received by the faculty. If you have more citations, probably the visibility will be very, very high. So that's why a couple of minutes back I have clearly mentioned number of articles we have published is not at all important unless you get more citations, because citations ultimately increases the visibility of the author or a researcher. So that is the main difference between the research productivity and the citations. Today we are going to focus on the number of articles. Number of articles, okay, you need to publish, but we have to publish a quality article in a qualitative journal so that you will get more citations. For that reason, your visibility will be very, very high. So just I was searching about the faculty members of the college of this college. So there are 47, if I am right. Probably there will be some additions, deletions. So there are 47 faculty members working in this college, including the principal. So just I typed the college name in the Google Scholar, Shivananda Sharma Memorial Avi College. So hardly I got 4 people have created the Google Scholar profile. Later I typed the SSMRV keyword in the Google Scholar profile. I came to that nearly 4 to 5 faculty have created this Google Scholar citation profile, and I was so happy to inform you that your principal has got more citations, nearly 5,000 plus. So thank you very much, sir, for publishing your wonderful articles in different journals across the country or across the globe. So this shows that you might have published many articles in different journals. Meanwhile, you have not made an attempt to create the Google Scholar citation profile to enhance the visibility of your research articles. That's why many times I used to tell, we need to make visible to the articles so that people can read, people can cite, people can download, people can use your research articles in their scholarly work. So unless we create such profiles, your article will not be visible to others. So we need to do that. Okay. Let us see what is the role of the faculty members. There are very important 4 roles. So recently MEP has been successfully implemented in Karnataka, where the colleges are also going to run the 4th year, 4-year degree they are going to give. In the 4th year, the people will focus more on the research. Okay, normally 3 years degree. For 3+1 will be more focused on the research. So as a faculty working in a college, so what are the responsibility? So we need to do research, good research, apart from teaching. Okay, and after that, we have to publish the articles in a scholarly journal. Many times we fail to publish an article in a scholarly journal. Instead of that, we used to publish in a junk journal, low rated journal, or predatory journals. So when you publish an article in such junk journals or predated journals, your article will not be counted as an article. So my responsibility is to do better research. Later, I have to publish that content in a scholarly journal. After that, I have to promote the research papers in academic and social networking sites. See, mere publishing an article is not a job of a researcher. After publishing that article in any scholarly journal, I need to promote my scholarly content to the scholarly world. Otherwise, you will not get more citations. You will not be identified by other scholarly community. Right? After promoting the scholarly content in different academic and social networking sites, definitely you get more citations. So citations plays a significant role to measure the quality of the article published by an author. Research productivity will not be considered to measure the quality, whereas the citations will be considered to measure the quality of an author. If an author has published 100 articles, received 1,000 citations, will be the best author, whereas an author has published 1,000 articles to which he has received only 100 citations, will not be a good author. So, as a researcher, as a faculty, our role is to do better research. Apart from teaching, we need to publish the qualitative article in the quality journals or scholarly journal. Later, we need to promote such journals in academic, social, networking sites and other platforms. And after that, we need to get more citations. I mean, if they download, if they use my articles in their scholarly publications, definitely I will get citations. Okay. That's what I told. In the first step is, as a responsibility of the research scholar, is manuscript preparation and submission. Next, post publication promoting. Later, we have to get the citations. So this is how we have to work in any subject domain. Let us see what exactly research. Of course, all of you know very well. Many of you might have already completed your research. And as a introductory, I would like to tell you, a research normally in social science, it includes the selection of a research problem, formulation of the hypothesis. We have to collect the data relevant to the topic, and we have to analyze and interpret the data, and we have to draw the conclusion. And moreover, we have to carefully test the formulated hypothesis, and we have to write the report. So that is called the research. How to publish a research articles? As a budding researcher, many times the people will ask me, so how to start to write an article, to publish an article? So the first step in publishing an article or doing a research is select the research area. Don't select the research topic. Try to select the research area, because in any subject, there are various areas out there. You have to find out in which area is more familiar to you. Later, you have to select a topic. So the first step to publish an article is to select the research area, review the literature. So review the literature is very important role of a researcher. Unless you review, you cannot find what has been done, what not has been done, so that we can identify the research gap. By identifying the research gap, you can select a research topic. So select the research area, review the literature, choose the research topic, conduct a pilot study. You have to conduct a pilot study to decide whether I can go ahead with the same topic or I have to stop it. And define the research scope, identify the research population or universe, select the sample from the population or the universe, conduct a survey. For that, you have to make use of various data collection tools. You may use observation, you may use intro method, you may use a questionnaire, you may use intro schedule. So these are the different data collection tools normally we use in social science to collect the data. And you have to collect the data from the respondents, and later you have to present the data in the tabular format. And at the end, we have to prepare an article according to the general format of the guidelines. So once you do the research, you need to publish the same in scholarly journals. While publishing an article in scholarly journals, you have to look into the guidelines given by the editorial board or the journal publisher, so that I can fine-tune the content according to their format, and I can submit the same for the publication. Later, it may be accepted, or they may send back the article for minor revision. Based on the comments made by the referees, I can change the content, and later I can submit the same to the journal. So definitely it will be accepted and it will be published. So this is how we have to start publishing. See, in order to have more visibility, first of all, we need to publish in articles. Later, we have to think of enhancing the research visibility of the research article. So with this, let us see. So what exactly is research visibility? Before that, what is visibility? So visibility, the quality or state of being visible, that is visibility. It is defined as how well the things are able to see, or to the ability to be seen. That is called visibility. In general sense, we can say visibility is defined as how well the things, the products are able to see or to the ability to be seen. Or in other words, you can say the degree to which something has attracted general attention or prominence. That is called the visibility of the product. So today we are going to speak about the research visibility. So what is research visibility? How well the scholarly articles or publications of a researcher, of an author, or of a faculty member are visible to the scholarly community. So that is called research visibility. How well the scholarly articles, scholarly publications of a researcher, of a scientist, of a faculty member are visible to the scholarly community. So that is called research visibility. To what extent? To what extent the research articles are visible in the scholarly world? So we are all living in the scholarly world. Once an article has been published, it has to be made available to the scholarly community. So don't keep your article in your hard disk. Once it is published, try to promote the research articles in different academic social networking sites. So if you are making visible to scholarly communication, scholarly community, that shows your visibility will be very, very high. So how well the scholarly articles of a researcher or a faculty member are visible to the scholarly community is called research visibility. Okay, and moreover, the role of researcher is publishing quality articles in scholarly journals. That's very important. So many times, many people might have published many articles in journals, but the visibility may be very, very low. Why? The main reason is they have failed to publish the research articles in scholarly journals. I have seen many professors, many faculty will tell, sir, I have published more than 300 to 400 publications. But when it comes to the visibility, there's very, very less. Why? The main reason is they have not published the article in scholarly journals. So as a researcher, as a faculty, you need to publish quality articles in scholarly journals. Later, you need to promote or publicize or advertise the articles in various platforms. So, or articles visible to the scholarly community can be treated as research visibility. Okay, so we need to promote your research papers. Then now increasingly important. If your research articles are visible and accessible to others, then please, I request the moderator to mute the audience audio. Hello, could you mute the audience audio? Okay, if your research articles are visible and accessible to others, then the chances of downloading, reading, citing will be very, very high. Your reputation and your success in the academic work will be very high. So that's why we need to advertise, we need to promote. So let's take the example of the boost. Okay, see, manufacturing versus advertising. So I was talking about research visibility. If your research articles are visible and accessible to others, then the chances of downloading the articles, the chances of reading the articles or citing the article will be very, very high. So we need to promote, we need to advertise our own articles in different platforms. By promoting our own research articles, our reputation will be very, very high and you may be succeeded in the academic research work. So take an example of the boost. Okay, so there are two terminology. Of course, no need to tell to the commerce people, they know very well about the marketing and advertisement. Marketing and advertisement. See, the boost would have not sold like a hot cake unless it has been advertised by different people. In the beginning, the Sachin Tendulkar used to come on the screen, the television screen, and used to tell, "Boost is the secret of my energy." See here, that advertisement has made the boost more popular. So manufacturing at one side, advertisements another side. In the same way, writing the article is the major role of a researcher. After writing the article, we need to promote the same in different platforms. Unless you promote, those articles will not be downloaded, those articles will not be cited, those articles will not be read by anybody, so that you cannot get more citations, and moreover, the visibility will be very, very less. That's why, as a researcher, what you have to do? Publish, advertise. Publish, promote. So what they have done. So because of Sachin Tendulkar today, the boost has sold like a hotcake in the market. Many children in the home might have demanded for the boost compared to other product. This is because of the advertisement. The quality is one thing, advertisement to the product is another thing. Because of that, it has been sold like anything. So recently, Kohli is also giving advertisement for the boost. So this is how we need to promote the research articles. So research visibility, why? So you may ask, sir, why we have to promote our research articles? Number one is to increase the academic identity. See, research visibility will be directly proportional to the academic identity. That's very important. To establish your expertise, to find potential collaborators and co-authors. If you promote your own articles in ResearchGate, in Google Scholar, definitely you will find potential collaborators to do better research in future, to become a familiar personality in the scholarly world, and to provide better opportunities to help budding researchers. Somebody wanted to do research in different area. If you already published an article in that area, by promoting those, you are going to place the article in different platform so that the budding researcher will find out the articles published by you. So indirectly, you are going to help the budding researchers. So let us see what is academic identity. The academic identity is a distinguishing character or a personality of an author or an individual with respect to academic achievements. Okay. So as I told earlier, research visibility is directly proportional to academic identity. Normally, when any committee visit the campus, definitely they will look into the faculty performance based on the research. So recently, the NAC visited our own university. Dr. Nagbhushan, who is working in the physics department, he has published more than 405 articles in different scholarly journals. When the committee visited our university, he only asked about Dr. Nagbhushan. See, that shows his academic identity is very, very high because of the research visibility. Any professor across the globe can easily identify how many articles he has published, how many citations he has received. So that shows the visibility of the faculty or the researcher. So in order to enhance the academic identity, we need to enhance the visibility of our own research articles. To establish expertise. As a potential author, you need to establish your expertise with others. So in order to establish your expertise, you need to enhance the research visibility. And moreover, we need to enhance the research visibility. The main reason is to have potential collaborators and co-authors. So to do collaborative work with others across the globe, we need to enhance our research papers in different platforms. To have co-authorship with the scientists, faculty members, researchers of other institutions in university, we need to enhance the research visibility. And familiar personality. So how to become familiar personality on the campus? See, you may be familiar, you are a good teacher, definitely you will be a familiar face to the students. If you want to become a familiar personality in the research community, among the research community, you must publish good articles in the scholarly journals, and you need to enhance the research visibility. So number of web pages retrieved on your name in a search engine speak about the popularity of your research papers. So just to go after this class, if you just go to Google, type your own name, let us see how many articles, how many hits, how many websites you're going to retrieve from the Google. That shows the familiarity of the person in the research community, among the research community. So that's why in order to become familiar personality in the scholarly world, you need to enhance the research visibility. If the articles are not made available in different academic, social, networking sites, that shows the less visibility of the articles. And to help the budding researchers. So as a researcher, we need to share the data or the research papers in social media. So you may ask, sir, is it possible to share the research papers in social media? Yes, of course. When you publish an article in a scholarly journal, if it is open access, definitely you can publish, you can share the same content in different social media. You may use Facebook or WhatsApp, definitely you can share it. If the copyright is with you, or if it is open access journal, definitely you can share your research papers in different academic, social, networking sites as well as the social media. So by sharing your own papers in different social media, you are going to help the budding researchers to make use of your own research articles to them for their research. And your research will be more helpful to them to do better research. As a senior researcher, you need to help the budding researcher. And very important thing is to get more citations. See, unless you get more citations, you will not be treated as a good author or a popular author or a popular scholar. Why? The citation always speak the social impact of the research article. The productivity speaks about the number of articles published by the author. Okay, unless we get more citations for the articles that we have published, you will not be treated as a most popular author. So by enhancing our research visibility, definitely you will get more citations. So research productivity shows the quantity of the articles. Citation or H-index or IT index speak about the sanctity and quality of the articles. So today, the sanctity is very important. Many times I have seen the research scholars, they wanted to do PhD without doing the research. So PhD degree they want to take, but they don't want to do research. So this trend has recently come on the campus of different universities. So we have to maintain the sanctity of the research and we have to maintain the quality in our research so that we can get more citations. The main intention behind enhancing the research visibility is to get more citations so that you can get more H-index and IT index so that you can keep the sanctity and the quality of the research paper. So these are the different reasons for the research visibility. Now let us see how to increase the research visibility. You may ask, sir, I have published many articles in scholarly journals. So far, I have not received more citations. Then how to increase the research visibility? The very important thing that we must always keep in mind is, in order to increase the visibility, first of all, we have to do better research. If you publish a qualitative articles in journals, definitely you will get more citations. Moreover, your visibility will be very, very high. The first thing is do better research work. Next, publish articles in scholarly journals. Don't choose predatory, junk journals or low-rated journals. So recently what I heard about the UGC approved list of journals in commerce or management in art and social science. While publishing any article, always you must keep in your mind that your publication must be in such journals, either at least in the UGC approved list or any journal indexed in Scopus or any journal indexed in Web of Science or any international reputed journal publications, maybe Enroll, maybe Elsewhere, maybe Sage, maybe Stringer, maybe Taylor Francis, maybe Oxford, maybe John Wiley. So these are the renowned publishers across the globe where they are going to publish a qualitative articles in different subject domain. So as a researchers, as a faculty members working in various institutions, you must keep in mind before you choose any journal, please check the journal whether it is indexed in Web of Science, Scopus or UGC approved list. Many times, you know very well, in order to submit a thesis, a researcher need to publish minimum 2 publications. Knowingly, unknowingly, a research scholar may publish the papers in junk journals. Definitely, the university will not consider those articles to submit the thesis to the university. For that, always you must keep in mind, please publish the article in scholarly journals, not in predatory or junk journals. So publish articles in peer-reviewed or open access journals. Of course, you can also publish the articles in open access journals. Many times the people will ask me, sir, can I publish an article in open access journals? Of course you can. Why? The open access journals are scholarly journals, but they're accessible by anybody. They're open to anybody. Any public can download the articles. Of course, you can do that. But such open access journals should not be including predatory list. So that you must keep in mind. Publish articles in peer-reviewed open access journals, and after that, promote your research papers at seminars and conferences. So these are the strategies we need to adopt to have more visibility, and moreover, popularize the research articles in social networking sites. And further, you need to create profiles. You need to create profiles in academic social networking sites, ASNS, academic social networking sites. And moreover, you need to share the research data in academic social networking sites. Not to do better research, you need to focus on the quality and sanctity of the research. Follow the research ethics. I think you might have heard about the research and publication ethics paper introduced by UGC. Earlier, there were only two papers for the coursework. One is research methodology paper. Another one is the specialization paper in that particular subject. In this year, in the academic year, universities have introduced another paper, research and publication ethics, where a researcher need to learn the ethics of the research. Ethics of the research. Where to publish, how to publish, where not to publish. So what are the ethics we need to follow? Those are all the things will be taught in this paper, research and publication ethics, so that we have to cultivate the research ethics. So follow the research ethics. You may, that's why many times I'm told that you may publish n number of articles, but they should not be treated only as numbers. Number of publications by author is 140. 140 is not number. Quality articles published in scholarly journals. So we need to convert the number into quality. Number into quality. So you may publish n number of articles, but those articles should not be treated as numbers. That's not a number. This is the 140 articles are the publication of scholarly work which have worked and published. In order to have more visibility, we need to do better research. And you need not to enhance the research visibility. We need to publish articles in scholarly journals. Let us see what exactly scholarly journal. Many times I have repeated this word, scholarly journal. So in case of scholarly journals, the articles are reviewed by the editorial board. Every journal, if it is scholarly journal, will have an editorial board. When an author has submitted the article to the journal, it will not be accepted as it is. Before it is published, the editorial board will look into the quality of the article. If it is up to the mark, they will send the article to different referees. The referee also evaluate the quality of the article. Later, they will give their own comments. Based on that, the editorial board may take the decision to publish or not to publish the article. That's why any scholarly journal will have editorial board to look into the quality of the article published by different authors across the globe or across the country. So we need to sell only such journals. I have told about the predatory. A predatory journal is a journal where there will not be any editorial board. Even though there is editorial board, they never look into the quality of the article. They never fine-tune the quality. They never fine-tune the content of the article. They never revise without seeing the quality. In case of they always see the quality and later they will publish. So you may choose the journals indexed in Scopus, Web of Science or UGC approved. So these are the different journals, publishers, where they are going to maintain the quality in their article. Maybe Sage, Emerald. My sincere request to the management faculty and commerce faculty is that please visit the Emerald Publishing webpage, where you can find more than 10 to 15 journals related to your subject domain. So wonderful articles they have published since many years. Please go through the articles, try to understand how they have carried out their research, how they have published. So try to borrow the ideas from those articles and try to publish the same in different national and international journals. Okay. And also you can publish the articles in peer-reviewed open access journals. So open access journals are peer-reviewed journals made available free of charge to the public through the internet. The main difference between a scholarly journal and open access journal is that open access journals are available for free of cost. Anybody can access the article or anybody can download the article from the open access journals. The best example is DOAJ, Director of Open Access Journals. If you visit DOAJ, definitely you can find out thousands of articles, thousands of research articles related to your subject. Okay. And moreover, in order to increase the visibility, we need to promote research articles, research at seminars and conference. Okay, so participate and present articles in seminars and conference. See, when you present the article at international, national level, definitely the people will see what you have done, how you have carried out the research, what methodology you have followed, how you formulated the hypothesis, how you formulated the research objectives. Okay, definitely they will understand. So they may use your research for their research work and share your new ideas, insights, thoughts with learned colleagues. Normally, many times what we do as Indians, we never share the articles which we have published. It is the need of the hour to share the research articles published by us. Let them see what I have done. Let them understand what I have carried out. Let them evaluate what I have done in my research area. Please accept the positive comments by them so that I can fine tune my research work. This is how we have to work in the colleges or in a university, so that my visibility automatically will be very, very high. We need to promote research at national and international conferences as well as seminars. And moreover, we need to make use of various academic social networking sites as well as social networking sites. So these are the different social network sites we use to enhance the visibility. You may use your Facebook. So instead of uploading only photo to the Facebook, why can't we upload the article to the Facebook? Instead of uploading the photo in the Facebook, why can't you upload the research paper in the Facebook so that the people can read the article uploaded by you in the Facebook? So in case of WhatsApp also, you can share the research paper in the WhatsApp group, because many times I told, if it is published in an open access journal, so definitely you have a liberty, you have a freedom to share the same article in WhatsApp group. You can share the Twitter, or you can share the YouTube or the blogs, so that the visibility will become very, very high. And apart from that, so you can use WhatsApp, okay, Facebook, Twitter. Apart from that, we have academic social networking sites. So what is academic social networking sites? These are the networking sites where they are going to offer a new way to communicate our research papers, to collaborate our research papers to the researchers and scientists. So for example, here, these are the different academic social networking sites. It may be academia, it may be ResearchGate, it may be research ID, it may be pen profile, it may be LinkedIn. Okay, so these are the different platforms normally we use to popularize our research papers in different platforms. So normally the academic social networking sites bring all the researcher and research at one place. So it's a wonderful platform for all the researchers, our research community, to share, to update the knowledge among the research scholars and scientists across the world. Once I upload an article in ResearchGate, any research scholar of any subject can see my article, can download my article, can read my article, okay, can suggest my article to cite to someone. And of course, they can also cite. So what I have done, simply I push my article in the academic social network site, so that it has been utilized by many people. So by pushing my article in the academic social networking sites, what I have done, I have made it available to the research community so that they can make use of the same. So not only they read, definitely they will cite. Okay. That's why in order to enhance the research visibility, we have to make use of various platforms. Maybe it's only social networking sites or even academic social networking sites. So these are the different academic social networking sites we need to use. We need to create the profile so that we can upload our papers in such academic social networking sites, so that our research articles visibility will be more among the research community. It may be pen drive, it may be LinkedIn, And other platforms are Google Scholar Citation Profile. Okay, please, I request all of you to create the Google Scholar Citation Profile. Okay, once you create the Google Scholar Citation Profile, definitely you will come to know how many citations I have received for the articles which I have published. What is the H index? What is the I-10 index? What is the how many number of citations I have received by year? So it's wonderful profile where we need to create the uh, profile to enhance the research visibility on this Google Scholar citation profile. And with one recently, influential people have introduced this Vidva. So it's a wonderful platform. You can easily upload your articles, your research papers, your research projects, your research interested areas. You can upload so that you'll be a familiar personality among the research community like this. And also Pablo and personal website. According to me, every faculty need to have their own website. Why? So many times you may fail to upload the research papers in different social media. It may be academic social networking sites or social networking sites. When you have your own website, as and when an article was published in any journal, you can upload the title in the website. Apart from that, you can include the brief abstract of the article in your own website. Normally, if somebody search in the Google, definitely your website will come on the screen and they may read the articles, definitely they will cite it. So this is how we need to enhance the research visibility of our own so that the articles will be cited by different people. Okay. So I think we need to follow the marketing techniques used by the different companies. So recently you might have watched television serials where they are going to advertise the product in between. Okay. So V19 Vivo mobile. So while watching the serial, definitely you can see the screen. So this is how they are going to market their products. So when the people are going to market their products to enhance the visibility of the product, why can't we people? We are highly educated compared to the company owner, or maybe because we are PhD holders, we are master degree holders. So when they are going to follow the marketing techniques, why can't we make use of the same techniques to market our own products? Our own products maybe the will be the articles which we have published. So normally you when I was watched the Jote serial, where while watching the serial, there will be many more advertisements because the people, the company know very well this will be the more popular serial in Karnataka state. So if you give the advertisements in this serial, definitely more people will see the product so that they wanted to uh, promote the product to different people. Okay. This is how we have to make use of the techniques used by the marketers. One thing here is, I was talking about the different academic social networking sites. The ResearchGate is the best platform for any researcher to enhance the research visibility. So what is ResearchGate? It is a professional networking network for scientists and researchers. Over 15 million, maybe more than that, members from all over the world use this ResearchGate profile to share the research article, to discover the different peoples who are going to do the research in their domain and also discuss about the research. See, by creating the profile in this ResearchGate, you will explore who is doing the research in my research area and to whom I can discuss about the research work. And also you can share, you can upload your own research content to the profile so that it may be downloaded, it may be read, it may be cited by other research community across the globe, and your visibility of the articles will be very high. So of course it's very simple. I have seen a few faculty members of this college already created the profile in the ResearchGate. I sincerely request all of you create the profile in ResearchGate. Definitely by creating the research profile in this platform, you can enhance the visibility of the articles so that you can get more citations. Because many times I have seen many faculty have published wonderful articles in different journals because they are not promoted their own research papers in different platforms, they fail to get more citations. But normally the citation speaks the quality of the work carried out by the faculty. Unless they receive more citations, you will not be treated as a popular author. So you might have carried out a good research in your thesis domain. You might have published the good articles in highly scholarly journals, but you failed to promote the same in different platforms. So because of that one reason, you couldn't get more citations. So I request all the faculty members of this college kindly create your own profile in ResearchGate. It's very simple as like a creation of the email ID. So join for free. So definitely when you click on this, you can create it. So this, just I'm going to share my own profile. So this is a profile of mine where I have most of the articles I have uploaded, except few. If you ask, so can we share all the research papers which we have published so far? It's not possible. Normally, when you publish an article in a scholarly journal, the copyright lies with the publisher. You cannot share once it is published in a scholarly journal. For example, a researcher has published an article in Emerald Publishing or Oxford or even elsewhere. Once you publish an article in such a journal, the copyright lies with the publisher, not with you. So you have no freedom to share the article in any platform. But what you can do, you can share the title of the article, you can share the abstract of the article, that's all. But if we have published an article in a open access journals, definitely you are so free, you have freedom to share the whole article in any social media, including academic social networking sites. So since I have published a few articles in international journals indexed in Scopus and Web of Science, such articles are not shared in my ResearchGate. Apart from that, I have shared almost all research papers in this research profile. So once I create the research profile, so definitely it will shows very clearly about the number of, I will open my ResearchGate profile. I hope you can see now. Can you see? Can you see the screen now with the ResearchGate website? Can you see? Hello, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can see the ResearchGate profile. See here, so I have shared 117 publications in the ResearchGate profile. So you may ask, sir, you have published, like we came to know we have published more than 150. Why you are not shared all the publications? As I told earlier, if I publish an article in a scholarly journal like Emerald or elsewhere, I cannot share the whole manuscript. So what I have done, I have shared only articles which were published in for free of cost. I mean, open access journals. So 117. See how many reads? 34,190 reads. See, unless I share those articles in this platform, I would have not got this much of reads. And for that, I have got 497 citations. So this is how we have to enhance the research visibility of my own research output. If I won't create the ResearchGate profile, probably a scholar of other country, a scholar of other university may not come to know how many articles I have published, in which area I have worked. So it has given an opportunity for me to showcase my research papers in this platform. This is the beauty of the ResearchGate. And also I can see the number of publications. See, so these are the publications we have already shared in this. And also we can also see the number of followers, how many researchers are following me related to my research. And also I can follow others. And also this ResearchGate clearly gives the RG score. RG score mainly depends on, so here, not showing the RG score. So number of the RG score mainly depends on for how many queries I have answered or how many queries of other researchers I have answered, how many publications I have uploaded, how many articles I have shared. So in this ResearchGate profile, any research scholar of any institution can request me for an article. They can request. I can share. So we have to share all the articles requested by the other researcher if they are available in my ResearchGate profile. If they are published in some other journals where the copyright is with the publisher, I cannot share. Of course, I can share the original manuscript, not the articles published by the publisher in their own format. Okay, so RG score mainly depends on how many articles I have uploaded and how many answers I have given for the queries of the research community and how many articles I have given to the people who have requested. So if I do like that, definitely my RG score will be very, very high. So because normally the RG score of any faculty will be increased based on these factors. Based on these factors. How many queries you have answered, how many articles you have shared, how many articles you have uploaded in the RG profile. For considering these, they're going to increase the RG score. So I request all of you to create the ResearchGate profile so that your visibility will be very high. You may ask, sir, so far I have not published any article in any journal. Can I create a Google Scholar Citation profile or ResearchGate citation profile? Of course you can. Once you create the ResearchGate profile, definitely it will force you to do better research so that you can publish articles in scholarly journals. Later, once you publish an article in scholarly journals, definitely you can upload the metadata of the article in this profile. You may get more citations. So don't think, sir, I have not published any articles. I have not done my research. I should not create my own profile in different platforms. Of course, you can. Even though you have not published any articles, you are so free to create the Google Scholar Citation profile. Okay, or you are so free to create the ResearchGate profile or Vidwan profile. So let ready with the platform. Definitely in future, you may publish more articles in different journals. Later, those articles can be added or uploaded to this profile. The people will cite or read or recommend your articles to others. So normally, a recommendation plays a significant role, which speaks the quality of the article. What's the recommendation? By seeing the article, definitely I may recommend these articles to other researchers to read or to cite. So in case of ResearchGate profile, there's an option recommendations. How many recommendations you have received? How many people have recommended your article to others to make use of your content? So there are various options: recommendations, citations, reads, downloads. How many articles are downloaded by other people? How many reads? How many recommendations? What is the RG score? So by creating the profiles in such academic, social, networking sites, definitely I am damn sure that your visibility will be very, very high. Okay, so of course, day after tomorrow or tomorrow, you need to create your own profile in RG ResearchGate. Definitely, you can see more number of citations to your research papers. Okay, I will share now. Let's go back. So like this, here you can see the following, how many faculty researcher you are following. Okay, so what is the score? So here score is 16. I can see 16.47. Okay, of course, since I have not answered for different queries of the researcher, I might have got less score. Definitely, I will find time to answer for the queries of the researchers, and I will try to get more RG score in future. So this is another wonderful platform to showcase your research ideas. And moreover, the RG score indicates how your work is received by your peers. RG score is calculated based on any contribution you share on ResearchGate or add to your profile, such as published articles, unpublished research. So you have carried out or you have guided for a project and it is not published in any journal. In spite of that, you can upload that project to the ResearchGate profile. That is called unpublished research. It's a research carried out by your student under the guidance of the faculty. It is not published, but you can upload such content to the ResearchGate. Then that is treated as unpublished research projects. Okay, questions and answers. So I told very clearly. So how many answers you have given, okay, for the queries raised by the research community. So based on this, the RG score will be calculated. Earlier we thought that RG score is mainly depends on the number of publications I have added to the ResearchGate and number of citations we received. Later we realized that it's not like that. RG score mainly depends on various factors. Number of queries, number of answers I have given, number of publications, number of unpublished work I have uploaded, number of projects, and also other details we have uploaded to the ResearchGate. By considering all these factors, the RG score will be calculated. So here, recently one researcher has asked for the research paper. I am interested in this research. Could you provide the full text for it, Hemchandra? So of course, I gave that article. See, use of ICT in college libraries in Karnataka state, Karnataka, India is survey. Since it was published in an Emerald journal, I couldn't send the articles published in that journal. Instead of what I did, I sent the original manuscript which I prepared to submit the same to the journal. I sent the original manuscript to the author because we have to help the budding researcher, and moreover, we will get citations if he use it as a source in the reference list. So this is another advantage I have. So whenever a researcher requested for an article, please try to give the same to them. So don't feel if I give the article, something may go away from me. Don't do like that. Many times we fail to, or we hesitate to give our own articles to our own colleagues. Maybe several reasons are there. But in case of foreign authors, when you request for an article by mail, definitely within 1 day, you will get the original paper from them. Okay. So many researchers will ask me, sir, many journals are not subscribed in your library. How to get those articles? They're very important for my research. My suggestion is, if the journals are not subscribed by the library, please see the article, see the author, find out the email ID of the author. You can send a mail. Dear sir, I have seen your article published in such a journal. I am so happy to read your article. It's a wonderful work you have carried out. Could you send a copy of the article to me so that I can make use of the same in my research? If you write some sugar-coated words, definitely within 1 day, the people will send the article to you. You can make use of the same. Don't feel that since our library is not subscribed such journals, we are not able to do better research. So you can do better research by doing such things. You can request the authors. Definitely they can send it. Many times I too receive many mails to me about the research papers. Definitely I will send the articles to them so that let them cite, I will get the citation. So this is what we need to do in scholarly work. So that is ResearchGate. Another one is PubLoans. It's a website that provides a free service for academics to track the research papers, to verify and also showcase their peer review and editorial contribution for academic journals. So this is another platform where we can need to create a profile so that you can share, you can track, you can verify, you can showcase the peer review and editorial contribution for the academic journals. So this is the website publoans.com/about/home. So just there is a word register. Once you register, definitely it will ask for email ID and user ID. Okay, so it's almost similar to creating a email ID of a person. It's very easy. You can do that. And another one is pen profile. A pen profile is also another platform to showcase our research papers, so that people can make use of the work what we have carried out. So it is connecting the students, scholars, and education institutions around the world. That's why we fail to get more citations. The main reason is we never showcase our own research work to others. So this is the main problem with us. We need to showcase the research which we have carried out. We need to share it. And we need to create various academic, social, networking site platform or profiles, and we need to upload those so that your visibility definitely will be very high in the scholarly world. And academia, okay, lacks together academics and researchers have already created the profile in academia.edu. Academia is the easiest way to share papers with millions of people across the world for free. See, we need not to pay money to create our own profile. So we need to say thanks to them because they have given many opportunities to create our own profile for free of cost. Had they demanded for money, we would have told that, so no sir, we cannot offer. It is not affordable, I cannot do that. But since they are giving the platform for the free of cost, why can't we make it of the same? So academia is the easiest way to share your research papers. Of course, seminar or conference papers and other unpublished data with millions of people across the world for free. Okay, so you can please create your academia.edu. So here there is a login is there. Just click on that. Definitely your profile will be created. Later you can upload the papers in such platform. And recently, Vidwan has been introduced by the Infinite people. So it is a premier database of profiles of scientists and researchers. It provides the scholarly publications, the skills of a faculty, accomplishments, researcher identity, experts background, contact address as well as experience. So this is how it will allow a researcher to upload many information about the researcher himself. So vidwan.inflibnet.ac.in. Please visit that website, click on the registration. Once you register, later you can log in with the login credentials. Okay, so please create your own website, own profile in this Vidwan. I too created back. So nearly 56 articles I uploaded, 2 books, projects, and awards. So you can they can download the CV, okay, everything they can do that. So like this, many people have given many opportunities for us to showcase our research papers. And of course, Google Scholar, no need to tell more about this. A Google Scholar is a popular way to showcase your research papers and the citations they have received. The beauty of the Google Scholar citation is that any research scholar across the globe has cited my paper, automatically my citation number will be increased. So wonderful. It's a wonderful. Okay. Even we cannot trace it by whom my article has been cited, but a Google Scholar will notice, will trace by whom this article has been cited. Automatically, my citation will be increased. Correspondingly, HTML may also be increased. So please create a Google Scholar citation profile. I have seen many faculty members of this already created, but those who are not created, please create your own profile so that you will come to know how many articles have been included in the Google Scholar, how many citations I have received for those, what is the H index, what is the I-10 index, and more we can see the citation by different years. How many citations I have received in 2020, 19, 18, 16, 17 like this. Okay, please create the Google Scholar citation profile. It will calculate the H index as well as H index. But very important thing is every faculty of any college or university need to have their own website. Why? In order to have more visibility, we must have our own personal website. So I too created my own personal website, sampath.info, where I have uploaded all the research papers I have published so far. Because if I have my own website, if somebody has typed about the research work he wanted to do, and if I have done the same work in my research area, definitely the Google fetches my website and it will show the same on the screen. So for example here, the first article, the digital divide in India. Somebody wanted to do research in digital divide. What he will do? He will search the keyword in Google. Since this word is there in my website, definitely he will access my personal web page so that he will come to know. So this is the work carried out by this person and he may request for that article, I can share it. So personal website plays a significant role to enhance the visibility of a researcher. visibility of your faculty members. Today we are living in the internet age, cyber world. So we should not ask our own students to come to our department to give the assignments or the seminar topic or to tell the IMRs. Of course, in my library, in my website, what I have done, I used to upload all my PPTs to the website. I used to upload the timetable. I used to upload the internal assessment marks. I used to upload the seminar topics or assignment topics. I never inform my own students to come to my chamber to get the assignment topic, to get the seminar topic. Instead of that, what I will do, I will upload the same to my website. Let them see their own assignments, which I have assigned for them at their home, at their department, at their hostel. So this is how we have to make use of the ICT to enhance the visibility of our own content. So I request all of you to create your simple website. You may use various software for that on these Luvada, WordPress. They're very simple to create your own interactive and dynamic websites. You can definitely within 2 or 3 days, you can learn how to design your own website using WordPress or Luvada. Or if you're familiar with HTML, you can also design. You can take the help of the computer science faculty. Definitely you can have your own personal website so that the visibility of your name will be very, very high. So portfolio, so this is the website you can use to create your own website. And Weebly is another website normally used to create the website of the people. And like this, you can make softwares, Blueada, WordPress, like this. Let us see. I will take another 2 to 3 minutes. So, role of colleges in the era of new education policy. So, what is the role of the colleges or the faculty members in the era of new education policy? So, we need to teach, we need to do research. That's why college authorities need to conduct various workshops on academic, social, network research, like ResearchGate, academia. Of course, librarians can take a lead role to conduct such workshops, and they have to tell about the reference management tools like a Mendeley, Zotero, and they have to tell about the research metrics like H-index, citation count, IT index, Google Scholar. And of course, we need to focus on the Web of Science or Scopus, and we have to teach about the research methodology, selection of scholarly journals. Many times scholars fail to publish the papers in scholarly journals because they are not aware of the scholarly journals. We, as a authorities, we need to conduct various workshops to the faculty so that they can learn and they can publish. And we need to focus on the statistical packages, SPSS or SysStat. Normally, science faculty will use SysStat, social science faculty will use SPSS. And we have to conduct workshops on research ethics, do's and don'ts, and plagiarism detection tools like a Turnitin, original, duplicate checker, plagiarism checker, like this. So, in the era of new education policy, we need to learn about the different skills, because we know very well in new education policy, the people have given more priority for the skills. Okay, that's why as a teachers, we need to have more skills on different aspects. Of course, the enhancing the research visibility is also one of the skills we need to cultivate in the research, so that the visibility will be very, very high and academic identity will be very, very high. So with this, I thank you very much for your patience listening. I thank once again the principal of this college, IQC coordinator, and our good friends, librarians, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to showcase my ideas with my learned colleagues. So if there is any queries and clarifications, you are most welcome. I will try my level best to clarify such queries within 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sir, one Mohan sir is requesting for school ranking base.
The session is now open for question and answers. May now request the participants to unmute their device and ask their questions, if any. participants, any questions? Okay. Indra Kumar, there's a
One minute.
question.
Madam, one wonderful question from the audience. Indra Kumar, hello sir, my question is, what is your personal and professional opinion about a site in academic work? Please mute your audio. It's a wonderful question, madam. Many researchers has asked the same questions to me many times. See, SciHub is a website where they're going to fetch the research papers in different journal articles. Instead of searching in SciHub to download the article, why can't you request an author to get the same? So, what our research ethics says, we should not publish any article if the copyright is with the publisher. But SciHub is a website where where we can download any research paper published by an author in any journal. Please, I kindly request you don't popularize the SciHub. I kindly request you to don't use the SciHub. If you want to get the article, please send a mail to the original author. Within 1 hour, you will get the article. So because we have to follow the ethics in the research, and we have to respect the copyright also. And many resource persons will say, if you want to download any article, you can use SciHub. So we should not speak like that, because unless we follow research ethics, you will not be treated as a research scholar. Please, I request all the research scholars, don't use SciHub. Request to the original researcher. Definitely they will send it. Every article will have the author name and the email ID. Send a mail to them. You use some sugar-coated words. It's a wonderful articles I wanted to read and I want to make use of the same in my research. Please send the article to this email ID. Definitely they will send it. Why should we use SciHub? It's my professional and personal opinion, because she has clearly informed. Tell me your personal and professional opinion about the SciHub. That's what I told. Okay, another is, sir, is there we need to create all author profile tool? Okay, it depends upon you, sir. I think who is that? Halburgi. Sir, it is left to you. You can create profiles in different academic social networking sites. What happens if you create a profile in ResearchGate? Somebody may see, somebody may download, somebody may cite it. Meanwhile, if you create a profile in different academic social networking sites, many people will see, many people will read, many people will cite, many people will recommend. So your popularity will be very high if you create more profiles in different academic social networking sites. You can create. You can use Pen profile. You can use ResearchGate. You can use Vidwan. You can create your own website. You can use Google Scholar citation profile. By creating the profiles in different platforms, you are going to enhance your own visibility. Sir, UGC care open access journals title in library sense? Of course, if you visit UGC approved journals in library sense, there are some open access journals also there. So don't think that open access journals are not good. They're also very good. They're also very good. But those journals should not be included in the predatory list, predatory journals list. If they are not included, you can. So beside all these databases and portals, still so many have not yet updated. I mean, because beside all these data portals, so many
Yes, sir. This is from Yamuna. Presently, whatever that research work is happened, it is a doctorate honor, which is not uploaded in the websites. For the current researcher, how they will come to know what to select, what areas has done research. So every university, if they do, other than these portals, they're in their websites, at least their titles they can upload in which area they have done. So the present person, they will come to know what we can do.
Yes, definitely. The universities and colleges, they can create awareness among the scholars to create profiles in different platforms. So that's why this is one of the uh, program only to educate the budding researchers or faculty members to create awareness about such platforms.
Yes. Participants, any more questions? So shall we conclude then?
Sure, madam, sure.
We have come to the end of the program. Thank you for all your participation. May now request Mrs. Pallavi, Assistant Professor, BBA, for vote of thanks.
Thank you, Shalini ma'am. A room without books is like a body without a soul. Books give a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. And that's why there's a famous quote which says, when in doubt, go to the library. A very good evening to all the dignitaries and participants. I'm Pallavi, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, here to propose vote of thanks. Research is to see what everybody else has seen and to think what nobody else has thought. Activities aimed at promoting research are increasingly important in researchers' work. By making your research visible and accessible, you increase chances of your research being noticed, used, and having impact. Thus, increasing your own reputation and chances of success in your academic work. So this webinar on enhancing the research visibility, strategies and techniques is an eye-opener for most of the participants and research scholars, which has helped them understand how important it is to make their research work visible. I wholeheartedly thank today's speaker and chief guest, Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar, Professor and Director, PMEB, Department of Library and Information Science, Tumkur University, Karnataka, for such a wonderful knowledge transfer. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
I thank our beloved principal, Dr. Anil Kumar, for always motivating us to conduct such exceptional programs. Thank you, sir. I also thank Dr. Nagraj, sir, Head of Department of Commerce, as well as Head IQAC, for all his guidance and support for the success of this program. Thank you, sir. Our sincere thanks to Professor Jagdish, Head Department of BBA, and Professor Shanti Krishna, Head Department of BCA, for extending their support. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I also thank the event coordinators, Ms. Sushma S. and Gurana C. sir, for organizing this webinar. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Last but not the least, I thank all the teaching and non-teaching fraternity, technical staff, and all the participants. Thank you one and all. Have a great evening. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu.
Thank you, Pallavi. I request the participants to kindly fill in the feedback form, which will be sent to your mail ID, the registered mail ID. You will get the e-certificate once you fill the feedback form. Thank you all.